Hey, what's up, y'all? Peace and blessings. Your boy MVP Most Valuable Poet at it again. Just remind folks to subscribe, comment, like, and share to Most Valuable Poet YouTube, along with UD Up Does Go Love Team. That's also on YouTube. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share to both because it's very inspiring, it's very heartfelt, it's very genuine. And I wanted to share this message that really captivated my mind, but not for the right reasons. And the last 24 hours, there was a whole barrage of different social media platform messages or closed caption videos or, different verse. But there was so much energy behind the whole Locks versus Dipset, how Jadakiss, how Shine, Joel Santana, and this whole back and forth, and everyone's getting more excited and more energetic, as I said before. And it made me think about something. I think about how it's amazing how people show support to folks you don't even know, and who's to say they even care for you? Because at the end of the day, regardless of who won, whether the Locks won, whether Dipset had won, whether it was Shaggy versus Scooby, whether it was Space Ghost versus Birdman, it don't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. But what I find very mind-boggling, not that I was shocked or I was stunned, but I saw that a lot of people was putting so much energy and so much fire behind who won and who didn't win, and who outshined who, and who was the one that stood out, and the rap battles and all this silliness. And I'm saying to myself, have folks really put a lot of energy and fire that you watch about a group of people that was rapping that you don't even know, as far as having a personal relationship with, nor do they care about you? Because no matter if whoever won or didn't win, at the end of the day, those guys got paid to do what they do and then kept it going and move on with their married life. And yet a lot of people are still stuck in the same environment, still stuck in the same box, still stuck in the same bubble, but yet talking about who battled who and who won and who was a better rapper and all this other foolishness. And I think to myself about this, and I'm asking people, is that have you put that same fire and energy and passion to go get a job? Did y'all put that same fire, passion, energy to stand up to the social injustice in our community? Have you rose up and stand up against the unfairness of what's going on in your neighborhood? Have you stood up against the violence as far as gun violence, gang violence, teen pregnancy, and so forth? Have you rose up against that? Have you displayed that fire, that same passion, that same energy to mentor young men and women to be in a better position? I don't know if y'all did or didn't do, but I'll tell you one thing, it just bugged me out that a lot of folks were to just put so much display of energy and so much emphasis and arguing back and forth who was a better rapper, who's a better rap group, and all this foolishness. And I'm saying to myself, how blasphemous can this really be? And I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, oh, Em, you just hating. Oh, you hate. Man, shut up, man, because it's not even about hating. Honestly, it's really not about hating. It never was and never will be. But I just find it interesting that a lot of people was putting so much energy towards something that's irrelevant. But what I ask people is that can you put that same energy onto focusing on what's important in your life? Like making sure that your kids don't fall through the cracks in the street. Making sure that bills is paid. Making sure that your kids got a roof over their head and clothes on their body. Can y'all put that kind of energy into finding a job that best suits your skill sets? Can you have that same passion, energy to speak up against something that has relevance, that has meaning, that has purpose? You think these guys that's performing live care about you? Do you honestly think that they know who you are? No, they don't care about you, nor do they know you. But yet a lot of people have shown support to people they don't even know. And what I ask folks is, can y'all show that same passion and energy and support to people that you do know that's making a difference? And I just find it so interesting because a lot of times you see people watch stuff on TV or they watch stuff on social media or YouTube TV channels and all sorts of different platforms, and they get all giddy up and excited and really and is willing to support someone that they don't even know. But how about supporting someone who's a local hero that's trying to make a name for his or herself? Why not show support to someone that's not a quote unquote celebrity, or that's not a quote unquote, famous? Because you don't gotta be none of that to let a voice be heard, to let one's voice be prominent and prevalent to express what's really going on in our society. I ask people this question: did y'all put that same energy and fire and passion, arguing back and forth about who won that rap battle? Did y'all put that energy into seeking God for prayer? Have you put that same energy and fire and compassion into getting into the Word and staying grounded into the Word, and to utilize God's words every single day as you walk out the house, as you get ready for the spiritual warfare that's out there? Can y'all put that same energy to that direction? But it's just funny how people use the same energy for something that's meaninglessly irrelevant. And I'm sure that a lot of folks gonna be like, oh, you hate. Listen, man, if popularity is what's gonna sell, to have recognition, nah, I'm cool with that. This is not about popularity. This ain't about being a sex symbol that sells, because that's what seems to be what sells. It's just ignorance. Sex sells. People going at somebody, getting into an argument, getting into a debate, going back and forth, enjoying at one another. This is what you thrive on. If someone goes at someone, then that's how they get recognition, by creating beef, by saying that one's better than the other, and y'all support that. And it just bugs me out how do you not support people that's about really solidifying a better avenue to help young people not become what they despise by supporting their programs, the Storm Academy, the swag programs, the after school programs, the sport leagues and sport clinics and so forth. Why is folks not supporting that? But y'all support about this person slept with someone's uncle, the uncle got the girl pregnant. I mean, this kind of stupidity is what y'all support and endorse, and it's just sad. Why y'all think like that? Why you support stupidity like that? There's so much argument about who's the greatest basketball player ever. Is it LeBron? Is it Michael Jordan? Yo, it don't even make a difference on who it is. It don't even matter. Because at the end of the day, they both have pockets galore as far as being financially affluent and being well off, and you're still stuck doing nothing. But you're arguing about something that's just silly and it's petty. And what I'm saying is that, can you use that same energy and fire to fight for what's really important as far as gainful employment, equal rights, police brutality, being a stronger congregation in a church, going out to a community and to fight for the Lord's honor and message as far as his commands and instructions? Can y'all fight for that? Can y'all put that same energy and fire for that? But y'all won't do that. Y'all will put the same energy and fire for something as meaninglessly unimportant. Y'all put that energy too. And it's just so sad that the mindset of how people are wired is just backwards and just so hypocritical and just so contradictory. And it's like, where's your priorities? Where does your energy and fire really go to? Why am I going to use that energy and get into a whole discussion about who won the rap battle? I don't care about that, because they don't care about what I'm doing. They don't care about what the next man's doing that's trying to survive, that live down the block, that's trying to avoid robbing someone because he's just trying to make ends meet. Can y'all put that same energy into going to job fairs, into colleges, to job fairs, and apply for work? Can y'all use that same energy out there to find a place for your kid to a daycare center while you're out there looking for work? Can y'all put that same energy to something that's more useful than rather than putting that same energy into something that's useless? And just use that energy that's usurped for something that has no relevance, that has no significant impact. Because at the end of the day, those folks that you saw rap last night, they made their money, they moved on, they're going about their merry way, and you still stuck. So how you sound right now? And that looks silly and that looks petty. And like I said, this might offend people, this might even rub people the wrong way. And that's okay. But you know something? I would just simply ask people is, can you put the energy and the same fire and the same passion and the same drive, the ambition that you put out there to argue about who's the best rap battle that you ever seen? Can y'all do that for a different purpose, to serve God faithfully? to go out there and persevere through the hard times? Can you go out to your community and go out to an environment that you can learn how to live and do something more productive than something that has that's meaninglessly unimportant? And as I said before, think about your priorities and think about who you support. Be careful who you support. And I would say this: it's easy to support people that you don't know because it's what gravitates to you. But I'm going to tell you like this: be careful who you support. And I'm going to say it like this also, is if you're going to support people that you do know that's trying to make a difference into a world that's crooked. I need to say that, and I just say, you know what? If this offends, that's fine. But at the same time, this is an awakening. And I'm going to tell folks, wake up. With that being said, I just say, folks, I pray that you truly continue to support MVP, Most Valuable Poet. Because nothing here about me, I'm going to shortchange. I don't need to announce that I'm real. My whole body of work does all the talking. With that being said, continue to subscribe, comment, like, and share to Most Valuable Poet YouTube. And once again, continue to support UDR Productions Go Love Team until we go out again to the next time. Peace and blessings. God bless you. I love you. Out.